Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we've had loads of comments of people saying what's going on with Matt's Range Rover, and I know we've left it for a little bit and we haven't done much with it, but it gets a bit monotonous, so it's just nice to do other things. Plus we've got to do other things just to mix the channel up a little bit as well. So today's video is going to literally just be a quick little walk around at what's going on and what still needs to happen with Matt's classic Range Rover.
So underneath is 90% done. All I can think it needs is brake lines, brakes bleeding, and them spherical joints doing.
Oh yeah, and the steering damper.
Yeah,
thing as well.
That is basically underneath done. Interior's back in.
Yeah.
You just need a centre console with a few bits.
Now there's loads of stuff missing with this. That we had extra stuff that wasn't meant to be for this. Just transit van, rear bumper step and all kinds of anything in the back of it. So there's loads of bits that are missing off this that we don't know are missing, I think.
Yep.
Apart and like the obvious ones, like obviously the centre console stuff's missing. Glove box is somewhere, but it doesn't look
Glove boxy.
It doesn't look glove box, you know. I don't know if there's just a hole in these. So the interior literally just needs a major clean. I mean, it smells a lot nicer in here than it used to because we jet wash stuff and
Still smells like an old Range Rover.
does. Yeah, it does. It doesn't smell minging anymore though.
No,
It just
smells
is
old.
a bit old, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just tightening up, like where someone put tape on all that to hold all the gubbins in there for it and stuff like that. These all need riveting back down, and the carpet needs going back down properly. But other than that, it's pretty much back together and done. And then back to the outside, there's the rear bumper that still needs to go on.
Still need to refurb that. We still need to do it all. Still.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? A bit scabby. So yeah, we'll give that a bit of a refurb. That can go back on.
Need the lower.
Oh yeah, that was
plastic bit.
The plastic bit that basically attaches to the bottom of that there. That's missing. But yeah, it's just, and then oh yeah, the headlights. Still need headlights as well. Headlights are missing. So if anyone that watches the channel has got any parts that they're willing to sell or just get rid of for that matter, let us know what you've got, because we're not 100% sure exactly what parts we do actually need. And
Need some body panels as well.
oh yeah, and body panels, because there's a frigging dint on every panel on this, and a lot of the panels that are missing. To be honest, there's a good chance we're going to need a bonnet as well, isn't he? Do you know that bit there where it bolts to? The captive bit's rotted out.
Is it?
That's
Oh,
why
right.
it stays up like that,
Right.
because you can only get one bolt in the hinge.
That's dinted. That's got the captive nut gone. The quarter's got a big dint in it, which could be fixed. That door's the worst one on the other side.
Yeah, basically, Matt gave us a second-hand door.
A what?
That looked a second-hand door.
Second-hand door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
it's worse than the first, really.
Yeah, basically was. I mean, it looked better than the first because the first, the one that was originally on it was covered in rust.
The frame was gone in here.
And basically this one had hardly any rust on it, but it's twisted. It's like it's been stood up against a wall leaning, and then something heavy rested on it, you know what I mean?
Need to make some brackets for these. We can hold that in there. It looks a bit better.
Every panel basically needs work. Now, I don't know if it's worth, if you give it to a body shop to do, they're going to charge them an absolute fortune to get rid of all the dints, then paint it, where it might be cheaper to actually buy panels, bolt the panels on that aren't damaged so much, if at all. If you can even get panels for this that aren't damaged,
Yeah.
you're not going to get new ones, are you? You might have to mess about with some sort of damaged parts. But yeah, and then send it for paint once you've bought parts that don't need loads of work doing to it. I don't really know what's best, but at the minute we're still waiting for Matt to get back to us with whether we want to carry on with the build or what.
Partly the reason as well why we've had a bit of time. We had a big break off it, didn't we? Because it was, you know, like you say, getting on our nerves. Let's say something else then. But yeah, then we asked Matt and then we're waiting for an answer off him. So then other than that, all we've got really is to get it running right, which we're hoping that Lucas Mafford sort.
Oh yeah, has anyone got a Lucas Maff
That they want to sell.
that they want to sell to us? Because
like you're saying then.
Who did we ask last time? Was it DLS Land Rover? And they don't sell Lucas, do they?
No, we've bought one off them, non-genuine, and it's running like this. And people, like a few people said, you need a genuine Lucas one.
Yeah.
Now whether that works or not, but a lot of people said it, so we need to try it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to borrow one, but someone did say once they'd come down and lend us theirs. But
to be honest, there's a bit of a big ask. He wasn't the closest, was he, to us to be able to just drop it off. We could, if you weren't too far, we could even bring the truck on the trailer to test your math. If you don't want to come to us or whatever, we'll come to you. Just to rule out if it's that or not. Because they're like, who was it that said they're about 300 quid for a new one? If you
can't find a new.
You can't find them, you know, so what do you do, you know what I mean? We don't actually know what to do.
But we don't want to spend 3 ton if we do find one, if it's not going to fix it.
Not that, exactly.
So it's one of them. And then once it's running right and all the brakes and everything are working, then we need to make sure everything's working on the interior, the blowers and all that.
Oh, we have to be honest, we've never even had a single light on the dash, have we?
That's it. So it's a way off, yeah, but not that far, if you get me. The hard work's been done, but
the tedious,
the little tiny bits that are burning our heads out. It's no, we do want to carry on, because like you say, we want to see it through.
No, that's it. I'd like to finish it.
Matt needs to be on board as well with it.
Yeah, it literally all depends on what Matt wants to do.
Yeah, I can understand if he doesn't want to put more than what it's worth in it as well. So
exactly, but then at the same time, you have
tough. Yeah,
you spent money.
Yeah,
you're gonna get back.
You'd have to see it through.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's going to keep it and money's like, you know, he's not going to sell it for profit. Was what I'm trying to get at. Then it's worth it because you can keep it on your drive and it's sound.
If it's a sentimental thing, you might as well carry on.
That's it. But that's up to Matt, whether he does that or not. But that's what we're waiting on anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, it's only going to be a little bit of a short video, this one. Just a bit of an update for the people who have asked. And it's just easier to do a video, show yous, than message back to every single person that's said it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's where that's up to.
Yeah.
And on other news as well, why is this here?
Don't ask, man.
It's broke again.
Don't ask.
Same problem as last time. All the lecky faults come back with it again.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't unlock it. Blowers don't work. Wipers don't work. Windows don't work. It's exactly the same fault as what we got stuck when we did the off-roading video. I don't know if many of you might not have seen the off-roading video. That was a bit of a funny one if you're going to go back and watch that. It was a while ago now. You might have to scroll back through the videos quite a bit to get to that.
Early days, that wasn't it?
It was early days, yeah.
A nightmare that night, there.
But yeah,
thank God.
It was a bit of, I don't know why it hasn't done so well on views, because it was just us three having a laugh with Matt and his car and stuff, but go watch it, it was good. It was
We've got Matt to do some off-roading and get dirty, which is worth a view in itself, you know what I mean? So go and have a look at that. I had a nightmare of a day that day.
Yeah.
I had basically the wipers, the blowers and everything went on the way up there and it started raining.
Yeah.
And then I'd done a whole off-road day in the rain with no wipers or blowers.
Squeegee for the window.
The squeegee and a rag. Looking out a window, I was piss wet through.
Don't tell them too much because then he won't watch it. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. That's up for sale pretty soon because...
Well, I'm going to buy a BCM again and just try that. Because if the BCM fixes it, at least it's a working vehicle then.
Yeah.
And then I can sell it as working.
Rather than selling it as...
Yeah. Otherwise it's going for spares or repairs, yeah. So if anyone's interested in it, if the BCM doesn't fix it, it will be up for sale. Send me your offers.
Yeah. Cheap car. Right, yeah, so basically, if you've enjoyed today's little update, please give us a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment.
You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I got it right?
And you can also buy some hoodie as well if you don't mind it. A little photo channel loads. See you next time.